Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today Matt builds and happy Friday. It's near the weekend again. How these weeks are going by so fast. Well, today I'm going to be continuing on with the Arizona. Still a lot more detail to be put together before we start on the main ship. So the sooner I get all this detail done and primed and sprayed, then the sooner I can get it all on the ship itself. So with that said, let's make a start. Okay, so in this part we're doing the vent tube R and then the vent tube L, probably, that's vent tube right, vent tube left. Here, these are the vent tubes, these two parts here, and then we're going to do the projection room booth and vent trunk. I've got the sprues out that I need, and then tomorrow it's the catapult but I've got the photo etch for that, so that's a bonus, so I can get the photo etch parts done for that, and hopefully I've got a photo etch for the crane. If not, then I'll have to use the plastic one. So let's crack on. Okay, what we need first, we need the G sprue, which are these two here. So I'll just put that one there for a minute. And the parts I need is G44 and 45. So here's G44. And we need to make two of them, but I'll do the other one in a bit. Now I need F sprue. And I need part 22, which is this piece here. Put that there. One of my YouTube friends asked me in a comment on my last video if I'm going to put this in a diorama, and I said yes I am, and it'll be at the side of the Enterprise, even though they never served together, went out anywhere or anything like that, left port. But I thought I'll do that, a battleship with an aircraft carrier. I think that'll be quite fitting. Right, so what we need to do is get this part onto this part. Let's take my glasses off for this. Put that on there like so. Glue that on there like that. And then when you've got where we've got this notch here, that will be going in there like that. So looking like that. So we've got to do the same again with another one. That's one side. Get the F-sprue. Should have 2 F-sprues. So where do I get that from? Oh, that's G. F21 here. That's one side. That in there like so. On there like that. Get this piece, put it in there. It's quite a snug fit, but I'd rather glue them so they never fall off. And that's the second one done. Right, so we need F-sprue again, and we need 19 and 20, which are these 2 parts here. Then I need G sprue, 34 and 35. These 2 parts here. And these 2 be getting glued together. Once I've filed them down. Thin that. and then get these two pieces. That one goes in there like that. So that is glued, and then this, I want to make sure I get this the right way up, because you've got the detail going along here at the top. That's where this will be going on, right here. So we'll get this glued on. Just like so. Then we need F18. Need a lot of flash on this piece. Be careful, cut this off. It's a very, very fragile piece. And that will be attaching into the two holes there. So I'll do a test fit. In. So that's gone in there like that. And that is how that is looking. I'll put that to one side. Now we need to get F16 and 17. I'm going to mark these off so I know which one goes where. And F15 again. F15, which is this one here, which is that part there. Okay, now we'll get these glued together. Same again, make sure the markings are at the top where it needs to go. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this detail on here first before I put that on. Like so, and the glue, so it don't come off. Like so, we'll get this part here, put it in there. Put that on there. And that's the second one done. Actually I can be able to tell the difference because that's the right one and the other one's the left one. Because the that pipe there is bigger than that. As you can see, a lot bigger. So that's that done. Now we need the projection booth F13, which is this here. I'll just cut this flash off at the top. Should have got a bit closer than that. Right. And I need F24, which is a small detail. Which is that on my finger. So we'll get that little detail glued in. Should use tweezers for this, but I'm not taking no chances because I want that little detail on there like that. So that's that one done. Now I need F23 and F14. There's F14. And F23. Okay. Right, so the ladder's facing that way, this here. Because you can just see the ladder's imprinted on there. Now this, we're on top of here. Like that. So I'll get that glued. And that is that. So that is stage, well, part 6 completed. And they've only been going 24 minutes, which is very unusual. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to have a look at the photo etch parts, which came with the upgrade kit. Well, you see that one there, that'll be going on the bow of the ship, but that'll have to be sprayed. But I'm not putting it on yet. I just want to make sure I'm getting the right parts out, which I'm going to show you. Actually, I might as well get them all out. This came with the upgrade kit. Not as much as the Enterprise, thank God, but just enough. So we've got the rails on here. Look really nice, and at least I won't have to use a Stanley knife anymore to cut them off, as I've got a set of these photo etch scissors. I did mention it that these were recommended to me by Mark's Mods, and he told me to have a look at them, so I thought I'll get a set and try them out. I think I did show you yesterday how strong these are. And you can't even see, can you? Right, I'll put it like that so you can see how strong they really are. So if anyone's doing any photo etch parts and you're having problems to get the parts out the frets, then get a set of these. Only $23.95 on Amazon. A bargain. I mean, probably a lot of you are already using them, but I'll be using them on this to cut through all where they're joined on. So that's the railings for that. And you got the part where the anchors chain go, that goes on the bow. We've got a load of stairs here and crane parts there from the look of it. And this is what I'll be using for the superstructure, the photo etch. More rails and other details, ladders, and I'm not sure what these are here yet until I find out where they go. So everything is going to be used, and actually I'll just get this out. And there's the first catapult there, and a crane. Should be another catapult, but I'll soon find out. But they look good, really nice. These will be getting sprayed after I put them together. I'll just put that back in its bag, if I can. Murder trying to get these back in the bags. Actually, I'll do it after. And you got this here. I'm not sure what this is yet. Could be something to do. So I think it's the cranes from the look of it. And also this here, I don't know what this is. Could be a part of the catapult, I'm not 100% sure. But there's quite a lot of detail to go on the Arizona. And to be honest, I'm glad I haven't got anti-aircraft guns to do for this. But they'll do nicely. I've got the instructions, oh, they're in the box, how to put the catapult and the crane together. So that's going to be a bonus. So instead of using these, the plastic ones, I can use the photo etch. Yeah, you've got like the crane there, here, and you've got the nylon line. And then once I've done that, then I'll be doing these here and here. So again, photo etch for the crane, if I've got that as the photo etch, which you should have, and then use the plastic there to attach the photo etch crane onto that. And luckily I've kept the nylon line that I had for the Titanic, so that's a bonus. And then run like 12 there, add in a bit more photo etch on there, and then we go on to the main battery, and I've got the metal barrels for that, so I just hope they fit into them. So I've got to make 12 of these anyway, the 12 barrels, so that's not bad. But it's coming together slowly. I'm not going to rush it, but yeah. And these are the other parts I did previously. The range finders, the searchlights, the 5-inch guns and lockers and whatever else is in there, the anchors. So all them are ready to be painted, well, primed and sprayed, but I'll have to put them on blue tack so they don't move. I mean, if there's any photo etch parts need to go on these range finders, I'll put them on. But that's it for the Arizona today. Well, like I said guys, that's it for the Arizona today. Thank you for watching. hope you really enjoyed that, even though I'm sorry there weren't a lot to do, but I'm doing it in parts. So I don't get lost this time, because I was getting lost on the Enterprise because I kept on switching and going back and finding out where parts go and what have you. I still got to do that anyway for the Enterprise, but I'll be back on that again soon. I need to do some repair work on the anti-aircraft guns. One of my models figurines fell on them and knocked the guns off the stand, so I'm going to have to re-glue them on. Shouldn't put them there really, but I don't think of these things. Tonight, I'm not sure what's happening tonight, if I'm going live with Ron, if he's going live, but if he is, hopefully I'll be with him and a few others. Hopefully, anyway, because in a bit I've got to get some jobs done in the house, severe jobs. Got to take up the rest of the laminate flooring, because I've got a new carpet coming on the 20th, so the sooner that's up the better. And also I found out, I just thought I'd try my Titanic, the Hachette Partwork Titanic. I thought I'd give it a go, and the whistle doesn't work, CQD doesn't work, and the SOS doesn't work. I mean, the tanks in the funnels are empty, so I've not bothered putting water in there, but the only thing that's working on it at the minute is the lights and the propellers going round. Everything else is not working. And yeah, it was last month everything was working fine. Now all of a sudden it's just stopped working for some, I don't know what it is, and I'm not going to take it out of the display case to have a look at it, because I can't take it apart, because we've got the rigging on going into the forecastle and in the well of in the well deck, so there's no way I'm going to get that off to find out what's wrong. So that's it for today, guys. I'm going to get going now. I think I'll leave the heater on there again. I might turn it off, then come back in here later and turn it back on. So if you like this video, please give it a massive thumbs up, and if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell for future videos. So until either tonight or tomorrow, which I'll be doing the Arizona again, you all stay safe, take care, I'll see you then. Bye for now.